In this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 books that I hated. So let's get into it. So the first book I wanna talk about is Bride. I do not understand why there are so many 5-star reviews on this and why so many people say it is their favorite book. It was so bad. What was this world building? The main character was so annoying, and I don't care about like nodding like Omegaverse just isn't for you. No, like it was just bad. I don't understand this. This was my first and only Allie Hazelwood. Sorry. The next book I want to talk about is Lights Out. Let me tell you, I was so excited about this book. My friend and I, we did a road trip together and we did the audiobook of this, which was great. I did enjoy the narrators for this audiobook. I felt that the first half of the book was fantastic. It was exactly what I was looking for in this kind of book. Completely unhinged, exactly what the book description said. And then exactly at the 50% mark, it became a completely different book. There was plots that came in that I was like, what is this now? It completely took off, like went in a different direction than what it initially started with. And I was like, this is so dumb. So that's why I don't like it. The next book that I hated is the Zodiac Academy. I read the first book. I was so disgusted by the behavior of the adults in this book. They were manipulative, they were abusive. These poor girls went through absolute hell in just 1 week of their life. Everything about it just gave me such ick that I was just so mad at how everyone was acting towards these girls that not a single part of me wants to continue reading this story. Another book I didn't like was Court of the Vampire Queen. But Jordan, you love vampires. Listen, I'm cool with like Corn Without Plot and smutty books and all that. But this was like, it wanted to have plot, and it was like we would take 1 step forward and then 6 steps backward. Every single chapter had like the same spicy scene in it. And it just felt like it never went anywhere. Once we finally got to the end and what was wanted to be achieved was achieved, I was kind of like, how is this possible? What was this? And my last book that I didn't like was Electric Idol. I loved Neon Gods. Wicked Beauty was great. This book I didn't like. For the dual POV, we have Psyche and we have Eros. She was great. She's very confident in her body. She is like, this is who I am and everyone else can deal with that and that's fine. But Eros just really like fetishized her body type, and like as a member of that community it felt so icky. I was so uncomfortable. I wouldn't want anyone to think about me with those specific adjectives. It was just, I don't know. All right, so those are 5 books that I didn't like. What are some books that you've read that you hate?